So I'm gonna let you do it so you get in the hang of it. Because this is how you build your calendar. Alright. So right now go 3 days out.
From today.
Yeah, from today.
14th Friday.
14th. So on the 14th, what do you want to do? Because remember, there's only 3 things we do. Do you want to prospect, promote, or present? And don't think too long. Remember, we gotta make a decision fast. So which one? Just put it in your calendar.
Prospect.
Boom. There we go. That's what we do. We're doing that on the 14th, which is a what?
Friday.
That's a Friday. Okay. And then what you gonna do on that Saturday?
Promote.
Okay, promote. So on the 15th, we're gonna promote Saturday. Then on the 16th, we're gonna present on Sunday. So Sunday, you're gonna have a presentation.
A presentation on Sunday. We're ready.
On your Zoom link.
On my Zoom link.
Yeah, so the how, right?
Okay.
First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna unfollow everybody, because everything's a distraction. We're gonna make sure your circle is very small, right? There's a way where you can turn the feed off on Facebook, right? On the YouTube, you should be able to just only see what you're searching for. Like all that other distractions on the side of YouTube, get rid of it. Instagram, only follow who you want to be like. So get rid of all the women for most men. Get rid of all the sports that you're looking at, right? Get rid of all the fight pages. Get rid of that's popping up on your feed, because the awareness level of the brain, because remember, you can become successful. You can hit your goal 1,000 a week, so you don't have to work, as long as you can control your thinking. If you can control your imagination, right? This is key. This is how I help people fire their balls. So we can eliminate distractions. We can highlight your imagination, right? So step 2 is change the music you listen to. As you see, I love classical music. It lowers my blood pressure, helps me talk slow and calm, and it helps me receive God's word, right? Rap music, keep it to a minimum. My mentor told me I can't listen to rap until I've made $1 million in 1 year. So it took me like 3 years before I could really listen to rap music, right? So I replaced rap music with spiritual speakers like, what's his name over here? Dr. Miles Monroe. Let me show you real quick. So right here is Dr. Miles Monroe. If I was you, I would look him up. And these are my favorite people, right? So the environment to help your thinking, whatever it needs to be, it needs to be. So 2 hours every day, you got to study your craft. And this is important if you could do it, because most people, because you said you work 16-hour days, right?
Absolutely.
So now that you don't work that job no more, what we got to do is them same 16 hours you got to put in, since your body's accustomed to it. So once we meditate, we practice our craft daily, every day, only, right? You got to study, read, apply, right? Mastermind. You got to invest in your brain and your image. This is 16 hours a day. Game planning. See, that's different from mastermind. And mastermind is building your imagination. Game planning is writing it on your calendar like you just did. And you're always writing. Never have to ask if your day is blank. What do I do? Is the 3 Ps. My prospecting today. My promoting today. That's all we do. Once you master those 3 things, it's over. How do you do that? Controlling what you listen to. It's going to take a lot of faith to keep doing this. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And the way you build faith is controlling your hearing. If you see the word ear is in here. So whatever you hear builds your faith. So if you keep hearing positive things, if you keep hearing your own thoughts that you're creating, wow, it's going to be amazing. But you won't be able to do that if you have a lot of ego. Ego won't allow you to ask questions. Ego won't allow you to show up when you're broke, because you got to think you're perfect to show up, right? So you just got to show up. 4th thing, stay in a new circle zone. If you invest and I introduce you to millionaires, I introduce you to people who's on their way, stay in touch with them. It's going to be easy if you just eliminate these distractions, because then all you'll see is them. Just follow those people. They'll reach out if you reach out. And that's ego. Because we're not used to reaching out for nothing. I don't know about you, but I had a problem asking for help. That was huge for me. Asking somebody for help.
It's still huge for me.
So we gotta let that ego go. Because you know what ego stand for? You know what it stands for? Do you know what it stands for? Edging God out. How does God send blessings? Through other people.
Through other people.
So if you're an asshole and you don't like sharing or loving other people, if you don't like asking questions to other people, that's you're blocking your blessings.
Okay.
So that's what the ego is, right? So number 5, and when do you stop this shit? Never. We know that, but stop what? That's the question. Invest in all of our money. So if you had $1,000 to your name, 800 in bills, 200 goes into myself, right? Looking crazy. You gotta have a YouTube channel. This is serious. Do you have one now? I'm gonna help you build one. You gotta be alright with losing friends. They can't go with you. The comfort zone. Be done with it. When you go home, if you play the game, you gotta sell your video game. Right? You gotta sell the Netflix box. Right? Whatever your comfort zone is, you gotta get out of it. Why? Because you gotta hang with new people. You gotta find the time to what? Network. This is serious. Right? So, if you can focus on your vision. What's your vision?
Okay.
If you can focus with your vision. And don't worry about time, just focus on what?
Vision.
Not how long it's taking. Because that's depression. Right? When you start thinking about how long it's taking, that's depressing. Seriously, it's depressing. And anytime you get frustrated, this is the key to life. You gotta find what you're grateful for. Because anytime you're frustrated, it's just because you're not grateful. Right? So anytime you get mad, anytime, at anything, you gotta start writing 10 things that why am I grateful right now? And you'll instantly change vibration. Because it's hard to be mad and grateful at the same time. Have you tried it? Try it, you can't do it. I'm telling you. And look, how long does it take? Well, you gotta experience this thing, because what does time stand for?
Things I may experience.
That's right. Things I must.
I must.
Don't say may.
Okay, must.
See, may is a punk shit.
Yeah.
You will experience it.
You will. Yeah.
There ain't no must. That's like, it ain't gonna happen to me. It will happen to you, bro. What's gonna happen to you? You're gonna lose money. What's gonna happen to you? You're gonna have to make a decision. Damn, should I go to my daughter's birthday? Or should I take my ass to this business trip and change my whole family's life? It's gonna come down to that one day, right? And if you choose your daughter's birthday, then that's just gonna cost you something later. Because you always get a reward for your sacrifice. But if you make no sacrifice, that's why your rewards are limited. Right? So the trips, you're gonna have to sacrifice some shit. Baby, I told you I was gonna take you on this cruise, but fuck, I ain't hit my goal yet. So I promise you, if you just let me take you next year, and what are you really promising? That I'm not gonna let my calendar down. You understand me? If you're not gonna stick to your calendar, don't lie to your girl. Baby, don't tell her that shit, or she's gonna not like the business. She's gonna think the business don't work, bro. But in all reality, you don't work. And how do you not work? It's because you gotta look at your mentors only. And that's how you create the content for all your videos. Right? So things I must experience, dealing with people. The way you deal with people is you leverage the group. We got a system. Once you attract some people, we'll do all this training for you. So you can always not be the deal. That takes what? Releasing your ego, because you're going to make a lot of money. But if you stay with the group, you're going to keep making a lot of money. And you won't have to invest a lot of your money. I've seen people where I helped them make a lot of money, but they got so much ego they want to be the deal. We let them be the deal because it's not our deal. I got to get this information away, right? But if you stick with the deal, right? Watch this. Once they break off with the deal and they become the deal, then they have to put up the money to be the deal. That costs more. Does that make sense? People don't appreciate it anyway. So now they lose people. Now they go from being the big deal to what? The little deal. But if they would have came and stuck with the camp, they would have no one could never see that, and they would have saved more money. You with me? Because everybody's putting in.
Exactly.
Everybody's the big deal.
Right.
So even if you fell off, no one would ever know because everybody can't fall off.
Right.
You with me?
Right.
So that's important. Staying with the camp once you complete this mission. So the rookie phase is pretty difficult. Once you learn this, you gotta know you know it. You gotta stop acting like you don't know what. How? You know how.
Right.
So you gotta get past the rookie phase of, damn, what do I do? You know what to do. What do you do?
Can we prospect, promote, present?
So we know what to do. So you can't ask what? What do I do?
Exactly.
So if you're gonna do it, this is what you do. On the internet, do a video picture status every day. How often?
Every day.
And then you gotta contact 25 people. What are you gonna tell them?
Prospect, promote, present.
That's it. You're doing one of those things. So the only thing you have to own is your own Zoom link, a sales video, and a flyer. If you can do that, you can hit your goal.